Well, we are here at Lake Sherwood recreation area, and there's a neat little place to pay and stuff, but I guess it's only open on weekends. So it says you're supposed to pay before setting up, but guess what? I want to know where I'm setting up. I guess it doesn't matter, but there are a lot of campsites here, and most of them are open. You can reserve them, but I don't know how I'd reserve it if I don't have cell service out here. So we got to go and find the first come first serve campsites, and we will set up. Well, hello folks. We are camped. We are set up. We are at Lake Sherwood recreation area and their campground, which is pretty cool. As you can see, we're kind of on a bit of a slope. Well, we're kind of on the top of a knoll. The car's pointing down and the trailer's level, but it was kind of a challenge to get it unhooked because it is at such an angle to the ball. I should have thought of that when I put it up here, but I like this spot where there's nobody for 2 or 3 sites on either side of us, and it's all woods in that direction. So and we're right across from the bathhouse, which is right there. There is a brand new one at a loop a little farther over. It's one of the ones that's it's all brick, and it's got individual rooms for toilets and showers and stuff, so on the outside. So we're gonna go check that out. There's 2 campers just down the road from me. You can see them. There's a camper, and then somebody on the other side of him. So we're not too worried. The site next to me is a nice level site. This site right here is all level. It's got a real nice level pad. I don't think we're supposed to put the trailer on that. So looking around, we're all woods. I mean, we're the last site on this little curve. So we're all woods around us. We got a little tiny stream down here. Oh, I forgot the boy. Akila, you can come. He hates it when I leave him in the car. So let us finish getting set up. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we actually stopped at Wendy's for dinner. So we're just gonna, now that we're unhooked, we'll drive around and get the lay of the land and show you what we got at this Lake Sherwood campground. Geez, he's busy as hell, sniffing all the ground around here. Somebody must have had a dog here. Or a female dog, I should say. Well, good morning, folks. You know, you can't have a decent camping trip without a few. As usual, we always forget something. So what we forgot this time is coffee cups. I have my good supply of paper plates, but I don't have any coffee teacups, which I use for tea. I'm a teetotaler. We are going to show you what's here. The only downside to this place is it doesn't have hookups. Boy, the shower was awesome. Nice hot water, long push it's a push button thing, but it's a long lasts, in a great shower spray and everything. A lot of firewood, a lot of woods around. I'm surprised I don't hear any generators from all the other campers that are here. So that's pretty nice too. We didn't hear any last night. It's about 60 this morning and it's warming up fast. So I think it's going to be good. So stick around and we'll show you some great sights and some great things that are in this area. All right? Be right back. I gotta eat breakfast. So, it's an old-fashioned brown board bathroom. Kind of dark, but it's got lights. Kind of old, but it's well equipped, well supplied. Flush toilets anyways. Oh, the showers look pretty decent. Good size, good stools. Pretty clean for the age. Yeah, obnoxious push buttons. Not tons of spider webs where you can reach them, or where they can reach you. They do have hooks. They have actually 3 hooks, which is nice. But the ground is nice. I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's used them in a while, but it was the weekend. This is the smaller one, which I guess is the non-handicapped. They should make everything handicapped. Don't they know the population of the world is getting older? They've got metal mirrors and one temperature water, cold. Oh, these are real mirrors out here. That's interesting. Because if you have to come out here to shave, you're in luck. We are on site 84, and it's a pretty large site way back up on this little knoll. Took quite a bit of maneuvering to get up in there, but we got up there and we'll get out pretty easy. But all the campsites have these things that says this site could be reserved. If it is, you have to move. This one, it's old, but I don't see any that say first come, first serve. So, you know, the one across from us has the same sign on it. The campgrounds in the 50s, or the campsites in the 50s, have this little tiny thing. I'm curious if it's flushing it since it's got water, obviously. Oh yeah, it's a nice little bathroom. Here is the lake, Lake Sherwood. And there are canoes on a rack here. I don't know if those are for rent or if you just can leave your canoe there. Would seem like somebody might steal it, but it's a nice looking lake. A lot of wind coming off the lake. And there's some mountains across. There's some trails going up to those mountains. And there's this trail around the lake. This is a pretty typical site. What site number is this? This is 57 in the 50s. The sites are pretty well separated. You know, you got somebody across the street, of course, but you know, the next site over is quite a ways over, like 100 feet probably. There's a path between them, of course, probably because people come here all together. But you know, that's probably 30 feet deep before they hit the posts. Not the most level sites, but they're not terribly unlevel. A board or a leveler easily will level you up. That's what I did. I have one board under my leg. Really, the 29 to 50 loop, it's 2 loops, one on top of the other, and they're same as the other site. Some of them are a little deeper, more for RVs, but this is the bathhouse here. It's, you know, it's got individual doors for showers and bathrooms. So I really like those, and that's fairly new. So this is pretty busy over here because it's got the best bathroom. Water spigots are around, not a ton of them, but they do have water. All right, I'm sitting here eating dinner, editing the video, and I realized I didn't give you the sites that I really like. There's a lot of sites here, and I don't think you could come here as a first come, first serve and be disappointed. I think if you reserve and you don't know what you're reserving, you might be disappointed. My qualifications are they have to be fairly level. It doesn't have to be front to back level, but side to side it has to be level. And it has to be long enough to fit a good sized trailer. If it's just a parking area for a car and then a tent site, I don't pick those. But the one next to me is nice. That's 87 and 86. 80 and 76 are good. 73, 69, 68, and 70. The 63 is pretty nice too, but it comes right, it's the first site coming into the circle, so it might be busy. Great sites, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. If you want a lake site, which I'm not big on lake sites, but really nice, large, well-separated lake sites, 38, 40, and 43. They're right on the lake, and they're really nice sites. The 50 sites, I didn't like any of them really. They were all right, but they're not the best. Very few of my preferred sites are ever on the inside of a loop. If there's a big loop, I don't pick sites that are on the inside of the loop. I don't like them. Back to the video. We are down at the beach. We'll check out the bathhouse in a minute, but and it's pretty nice. It's got this, I don't know what this is over here. This is another beach, but it looks a little grungy, so I imagine people use the main one. There's a nice bridge to get to that other beach or picnic area. Looks like a really good place to play frisbee with somebody you know who. So there is the boat dock, boat rental, canoes. You can see the paddle boards or paddle boats. They don't seem to be open right at the moment, but it's Monday. And they have a shower out here on the beach. If you want to get the sand off you, that's nice. Let's go take a look inside the bathhouse. All right, we'll go in the boys' side. They left the door open for us. Looks to have plenty of toilets, and then it has quite a few showers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 showers. There's a family restroom. I don't know if that's locked. Nope. I don't know how well this will come out, but this is the Allegheny Trail. It's a 330-mile trail that goes along the top of the mountains here between Virginia and West Virginia, and it goes through the Sherwood Lake campground area. You can see there's some of the trails around. There's the trail that goes all the way around the lake, and then there's these trails. But this is just as you come off the main road, Route 92, and it's a trail parking here. So if you just want to do a couple of 100 miles, but these are really nice trails, and this is the Allegheny Trail information. You can pause that. I'm going to move, but it's well marked. The trees are all marked, and so are the guardrails on the road. So it's a nice, if you like to hike, and we might hike this later, but first we got something important to do. Oh, he found a stick. Well, folks, we might have a minor fail here because we went up the road to show you some of the things that you can do in this area, and we went up to the Cass State Park, which is a whole town that the state of West Virginia has turned into a state park. It's an old mill town with a railroad, and it's pretty neat. The railroad is a steam locomotion, three steam locomotive trains, and they have scenic drives, and the two good ones are the Greenbrier Express and the Bald Knob. The Greenbrier Express leaves at 10 a.m. on Wednesday through Sunday. They get Monday and Tuesday off, so I went today, it's Tuesday, and there's no train. And the Bald Knob leaves at 12, and both of those serve lunch. The cost during the summer is around 80 bucks, and the cost during the fall is around 90 bucks. So if you're interested in a nice 6-hour round trip, including lunch and entertainment and stuff, that's the Greenbrier Express, and the Bald Knob is only 4.5 hours, and again, that has lunch, it has food, and that leaves at noon, and that's about the same price. The cheaper one, which has no lunch, is the Whitaker Express, and that's a 2-hour round trip, and it has a concession stand on the train so you can get food if you want to. But I was hoping to get a tour of the train and the steam engines and some of that stuff, and I might still. So hang on to the end of this. Here's the actual city and the town of Cass and what's there. We'll see if I can get the train, because we're going to drive right by it tomorrow morning, but I got to get there in time before they take off. So we got to get out of the campsite kind of early, and we'll see if we can get the train on the thing. So wait till the end. Don't leave early. All right, here we go. This is the city of Cass. It's a state park. Bye-bye. Well, we are at the Cass Scenic Train State Park, and unfortunately there's no train Monday and Tuesday, but the museum's open and the restaurant's open, the company store is open. But it does go through the mountains, and it's a pretty neat, they have some neat stores and shops. Again, they're closed because the train doesn't run today, but they get 70 to 100 people on the trains. The ticket center is right there in the depot, and then they have a company store that's got a restaurant and a little lunch counter and a lot of stuff. And then there's tourist information way up over there, and it's all for the Cass Scenic Railroad and State Park. This is not exactly the train we take, but it's very close. Full of candy. This store has it all if you need sweets. Pretty good coffee too. Got all your basic little train toys. Boy, and they have a collection of hiking sticks. Should be one for you there. Geez, when you got so many, you'd think you'd lower the price a little bit. $25 for a stick. Too much to pay for a kilo. We should probably get a magnet. Have you got an old-fashioned candy you're missing out on? They've got it all. Remember Beeman's gum? juicy fruit. They got a lot of what you need. Turkish taffy. How long has that been around? That over there is the Greenbrier River. And this is the Greenbrier River Trail. And we're taking a little walk on it. Keela's been in the car while I look around Kaz, West Virginia. He's trying to figure out if these sticks are worth picking up and carrying around or not. For some reason he doesn't like the sticks in West Virginia as much. The Greenbrier River varies from narrow, fast moving to wide and slow. This is an old railroad trestle that went across the bridge, and so somebody painted a lighthouse on it. I don't know if you can canoe this river. It looks pretty shallow. I'm sure you could probably get down here on a rainy, wet spring, but this area is, this Greenbrier Valley is an especially wonderful place. Full of birds and flowers and wonderful streams and stuff. And Cass State Park. Uh-oh, look what he found. He found a ball. Well, folks, we're done with Lake Sherwood Recreation Area, and we've been having a fun time. It's a really nice area, nice forest, nice recreation area. There's lots to do. Thanks for staying to the very end, and we got another thing coming next week, so we got more trips. Just south of us is White Sulphur Springs City and the Greenbrier Resort. I'll put that up here. We did that a couple years ago, and that was actually Akila's very first camping trip, so check that out. It's a really good video, and you see Akila as a puppy, so check that out. I'll put it at the end somewhere over here if you stay to the very end, one of those little pictures that pops up somewhere. All right, stay healthy, stay safe, get out camping. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.